Yo, what's good? It's your boy Jason. We tapping right back in it. Look, today we're gonna be testing out the Undisputed mod version, bro. There's some people who love the game so much that they're actually diving into the game and trying to fix the mechanics and make their own mods to make the game feel the way they feel that it's perfect and that the community will love, which I highly appreciate it. I got selected to be a tester of one of the mods, and I was just super hyped that I was able to get my hands on this and test it. So let's go through the mod notes first, and then we'll go into some gameplay. So what we got here is Sim Gameplay Revival 0.1. So this version is like pretty much like their first mod. This is very early access. Later on they'll start adding some more stuff in. It'll be cool. So this is what they say, this is a very early version of the mod. There might be visual glitches and issues. Fighter stats are very approximate for the moment and are going to be updated with the help of your feedback. Features of this mod: we got new and improved AI with better reaction time, distance management, and more realistic pacing, with more use of game generated combos and a wider range of fighting styles. The next one is slow steps return, pushing your left stick only to half the distance. Initiate the old slow step system seen in ESBC trailers, which is great. That's super dope. Improved angles. Fighter tracking has been reduced, so players can use angles in a more realistic way, staying out of the center line and hitting counters from angles, which is great. The next one, reworked stamina system. Slips and dodging a lot is now way more punishing on long-term stamina. Short-term stamina received a cooldown to avoid excessive spamming. So that's also good. You don't want to all these slips and crazy stuff. You're gonna be penalized for doing all these slips. You can't constantly slip. That's a lot of energy wasted. So I like that. Stamina per weight class. Players won't be allowed to dodge too much at heavyweight or they will gas out quickly. On the opposite side, you can now dodge and slip a lot with featherweights and bantamweights. Great. Slower movement in later rounds to force both players and AI to throw more and spend more time throwing at mid-range and close range. It should also make poor spatial awareness more punishing, which is also great. These are all great things that we're going through. So again, and then the next thing is increased visual damage. I know you probably don't see it on the screen, but I'm gonna keep reading it. Increased visual damage. Chances of cuts and swelling have been increased to not make it annoying. The amount of swelling and level of cut needed to stop the fight has been increased, and the amount of damage needed to increase the level of cut has been increased to balance it, which is great. So there's also way less flash KOs. Flash KOs chances have been lowered down and made more situational, depending more on stamina amount and less on luck, that is great. That is accurate. I mean, there's a small percent chance where a fighter gets those miraculous flash KOs, but it doesn't happen all the time, and it should be based on stamina. So yeah, less flash KDs. Flash KDs amount have been lowered too, so they feel more deserved. Despite this, the flash KDs now start at 100 stamina instead of 20. I have to reread that. I'm kind of confused there, but I'll reread it. So improved precise damage. The damage on critical zone have been increased to make less offensive styles viable and to make sure players choose when to punch more cautiously, which is great. So now you get that critical damage. You can damage your opponent a lot more from catching like some counters in a deadly spot. So that's also great. Dazed movement has been changed to something closer to being stunned, and trying to move speed while dazed has been increased, but it's harder to move precisely. So you can be dazed and you can move a little quicker, but it's kind of hard to move like you have the balance, you have your feet under yourself a little too well when it should be more of a tumble, and which is good. So I think that they had mentioned that, and I've seen some videos where it was like backwards movement is good, but like sideways movements, yeah, you're definitely swaying. And then the overall quicker punching. Fighter stats have been modified to throw quicker punches. This part of this mod is still very early and needs a lot of tweaking for the moment. So that's cool. So we have the information. Now we're gonna get into some gameplay and see what that's done. See what it does and test everything that they told us. So I really want to test as much as we can of what they told us and have a feel for how the mod feels inside of a match against the AI. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so we're in here. I have Julio Cesar Chavez, right? And I'm gonna go ahead and pick Chavez, and we're gonna go ahead and pick Hector Macho Camacho. We're gonna give him the Puerto Rican fit. Feel me? That's what we're doing. We're gonna give him the Puerto Rican fit. and run it. They're gonna have their rematch. I don't know if they did fight twice, but and we're gonna also go into punch power gym. You already know what time it is. So yeah, we'll do 10 rounds. This is how we practice sim. Relative time, damage modifier 1.5. Let's see what it does. I want to make sure that you guys are getting all the audio. Yeah, you guys are. So cool. All right, so now let's see. Cool. All right, very interested to see how everything plays out. So we're gonna be fighting sim, since the AI is a little more respectful in how it plays and trying to get some shots. Okay, remember those slips. Ooh, okay. AI's a little confident there. Yo, Hector Macho Camacho is always a problem. I don't care, regardless of no reason, whether it's a undisputed AI. Oh yeah, he's doing the slow walk. So I want to try to do the slow walk. I don't know if that's it right there. No, I can't. I think I have to fix something. I have to fix something with my controller, because I'm putting it halfway, but I can't do the slow walk unless I don't have the mod installed. I don't know. I gotta check that out. But yeah, that slow walk right there is exactly what they're talking about. Okay, let's start engaging. Try to get some openings. As you can tell, usually when I play Undisputed, as like the AI, once I put it Undisputed, they're like super. Oh, they're throwing at least like 100 punches around. So the punch volume is actually pretty good, especially for you know, the first round. So who knows if it picks up. But okay, there you go. Got some punches coming in now. Hector, he did that body shot. Oh, that was crazy. Ooh, okay, good work. He kind of stuck me there. I can already tell that the stamina, it took some time coming back, so I did get penalized, you know, for those body shots, which is great. Let's try moving angles, moving to the side and catching them with some angles. Good work on him. And all of the damages, I mean, we have this at 1.5, so it's gonna be a little bit more, and they increase the damage, so whatever I'm getting hit is probably just with a lot more. And the punches do feel a lot faster. I'm not gonna lie, they do. Gonna try to get him, try to catch him here. You see how that stamina is taking a minute to come back? I feel like that's great when you're practicing sim. Like, you don't want to continuously have a bunch of stamina where you can just throw punches non-stop. So it kind of regulates the player and keeps them honest, you know? So that's also good. Oh, nice. Hector Macho Camacho, bro, just doing his thing. We're gonna try to get in a body shot. Got that body shot in. Snug him. I think he's hurt. Okay, we gotta be careful. Oh, we got caught. All right, so now we're in the day state. Look how quick we got out the day state there. I mean, we're still hurt, and we were able to move away really quickly. So I don't know if that's just a stat or if that happens with every fighter, because yeah, that day state was super quick. We got dazed really quick, moved back, and I mean, that's kind of how it happens in boxing. You're not dazed for like 15 minutes unless you get cracked by something really crazy, and that's usually in the later rounds, or you know, like I feel like that's good. And I could see the stamina drain. So usually when I'm practicing sim, if I'm, you know, throwing the punches like 35-40 around, we're at least over 90% stamina. Right now we're at 88%. So yes, the stamina is taxing. So, you know, really late rounds will be some trouble if you're just, you know, spamming punches and slipping a lot and moving. You can tell I just threw that punch and it took like literally 3 seconds for the stamina to like regain, which is fine, because it's like, that's real life, man. If you throw a punch and you miss, you need to take some seconds off. Can't just be throwing wild. They kind of force you to have more accurate punches too, and be more selective in your punching. So that's good. Good. We got some punches in there. That kind of hurt him. Again, we have to apply pressure with Camacho. I mean, with Chavez. Ooh, that was a nice slip. Yo, Camacho's dangerous, bro. He got that boxing IQ, and there goes another stun. So I was trying to move sideways there, but you can tell, yeah, it kind of takes you out, it takes you right back in, but you can still get hurt a lot. I did something wrong. I wasn't supposed to do that, especially in sim. can't have the guard up. But yeah, doing really well to evade my punches. I'm just trying to find some spots. You can tell it's not allowing me to throw a bunch of punches either. So there you go. And oh, beautiful, a beautiful flash knockout. Like, those are the things that I like, bro. So look, he was engaging, caught him slipping, flash. And that makes sense, and it feels good, and it looks real. It looks real, bro. It feels like that. That shot right there, that real shot would really lay somebody flat. My thing about the punch speed, I do like the punch speed, but if it's something I can't take online, so say if I'm playing competitive and I'm in these leagues, I kind of don't want to manipulate myself and get used to it. I mean, I think it's great to practice against the AI when they're like this, like it's amazing. But I don't know, like I feel like it will be hard to play when you're not playing this modded version, to go back and go to the regular punch speed, which we're landing a lot more frequently now. But as long as I'm able to practice my sim, practice my feints, I don't have to worry about the AI coming at me with a bunch of punches, you know. And you know, the punch speed feels good. I like where the punch speed's at right now. Like, I don't really have a problem with it, so I feel like they kind of nailed it on the punch speed. And I really like the dazed state, how it kind of like takes you in it and takes you out, because okay, yeah, you're hurt, but you have that time to recover, but you're still hurt, so they can hit you again and you can get dazed right away. So that's a really good mechanic. I like how that is. As you can tell, the slips are killing me too. Like, I gotta be careful. I know I'm getting too used to like trying to feint, and these are 3-minute rounds. We're not doing 1.5 times, so we got to make sure that we're watching what we're doing. Yeah, and you got to just go, oh, spam the body punch. I got to be careful there. Oh boy, my boy Hector spammed that body punch. I hit him with that uppercut. That hurt him. Oh, you trying to bang with Julio Cesar Chavez, baby. So I mean, we're gonna play a full match. We're gonna try to get this guy out of here, and then we'll do our recap of it. But it feels good. I like the angles. I know I have to practice the angles and see what they were talking about. So we got one flash though, and they said the flashes were kind of rare. So unless you're talking about like flash where you just like knock out your opponent, like a TKO flash, I guess, or a knockout flash. Let me see. Gotta be careful. Gotta be more selective with the punch. I'm putting too much aggressive. I'm trying to finish the match. That's why. But you know, very good combination punching from the AI. I like the punches that he's choosing. Like, he's keeping the distance. I love the way it's the AI is playing. Like, it looks like a real match, you know. So he's keeping the distance like he should when he's playing with Hector Macho Camacho. So good work overall. You see that? You see how my stamina is barely coming back? So that's also good. Oh, perfect. And we got him with that straight, that lean in, that step in straight that Chavez has. Of course, if we're playing regular, it's not gonna we're not gonna knock out the AI as quickly as that. But it was still good. Like, I like what it's doing here. I like how the punches are hurting a lot more. Of course, it's gonna take some getting used to. And but other than that, like, everything's, to me, I feel like it's great. Good start, you know, good base. And if anybody has some more input, a lot of people didn't like the stamina. I heard they needed the stamina to be up a little bit more, but I honestly feel like it's great. Like, you don't want to be able to throw a bunch of punches. Like, you gotta like be selective with it, and like, especially if you're doing a lot of movement with slips, like it stops you, you know. See, like, those are good tactics from this AI. Like, he's stepping back, he's using his range, and he's picking the right punches that that Camacho would do. There you go. Hit him at the body again. He didn't like that. He didn't like that one bit. See, so he's keeping his range when he's hurt, and he's dodging and he's getting out of there. That's really good work. See, I'm a little slow because I'm trying to slip and do the punches because I'm used to the regular way of playing, but this modded version, it's keeping me honest. Oh man. Oh, I don't really do step backs. Hold on. And you know, this is just me like being honest with myself and regulating myself while emulating Chavez. Let's go, baby. Let's go. It's time. Oh, he blocked that. He slipped that. He slipped that really well. Okay, we gotta figure something out. Oh my god, he slipped that too. Yo, the AI is good. It's boxing very well. Oh, it could have hurt me there. Trying to do a little sneaky uppercut, but overall it's good, man. Like, I mean, if we can get him out here by the next round, I see his stamina's pretty low. So, and we won those last 2 rounds, so let's go ahead and try to get him out of here. All right, one more. Yeah, down stamina. I'm actually hurt too, so cool. Like, you gotta just really get used to this. We're gonna haul on that pressure, that Chavez pressure. I like that. I like how it's slowing down. I like how we, you know, it's keeping our stamina real, man. Oh, that was perfect. And that was the angle. I believe that was the angle that they're talking about. That angle was nasty. He hit me right over the shoulder, which was cool. Oh, I threw that punch, but he threw something to the body. Oh, he's probably gonna get me here. Nice combination. Yeah, we gotta slow down a bit. Jeez. Good work. Good. I'm having fun with the AI, bro. That's always a plus. If you're having fun. Oh man, it's always hard to land these punches on a southpaw. Oh, I thought I had him right there. Look at that stamina. I think he's hurt too. His stamina's about to go. Perfect. One to the body, one up top. Applying that Chavez pressure, and we got him out of there. So definitely a win. I was trying to do the slow steps, but I guess the slow steps not working for me. Maybe I gotta reinstall and try that mod, and then we'll do another video on that. I think he gets up. Yeah. So we got one more one more knockdown before we take Hector Camacho out of here. Let's try this. He's hurt. He just got hurt. Ah, dang. I missed that. I missed that big punch. He could have capitalized on that. There we go. Hit him with a nasty jab. Let's do another jab. Ah, damn. He blocked that too. Yeah, but the stamina drain is a little too much because honestly, we're not putting a lot of volume. We are doing some movement, but yeah, I would say the stamina drain maybe needs to be fixed. And a nasty knockdown. Nasty knockdown from Chavez. Boom! Hit him with that hook, man. And I think he's out of here from there.
1, 2.
Cool. I mean, I like the punch speed, but like I said, it's like taking it online after you're, you know, not dealing with the mod. That can probably be the issue for me.
10, you're out.
And there we go. So we'll go ahead and close this screen out. Good work. Let's see it. Let's see our punch stats first. Let's see what we did. Okay, 29, 26. We was up 46 in the first round, 55 and 72. Third round, I punched way too much with Chavez. I was doing too much on the. I think we were just trying to get him out of there. So, but you know, for the video, so it wouldn't prolong. But he was getting away and he was doing his thing. Out of 72 punches, I landed 22 at 31%. That was very terrible. But that means that the AI was doing his thing. It was keeping his distance. It was knowing when to step away and not standing in front of me and letting me hit the AI. We had 62 on the fourth. It's cool. Like we keep it like 55, 60 when you come into Chavez, like on the fourth and on. I think in the beginning 3 rounds you could do like 50. But yeah, we were just, you know, we weren't really super emulating. We were practicing it, but we were just simulating. But we were just trying to, you know, test the mechanics of the mod. So that was cool. That was really cool. Okay, so there you have it. So my feedback on the mod, let's kind of go over what was happening before. So they said the new and improved AI, which I definitely enjoy. I don't have to run from a 30 punch combo coming from the AI on Undisputed. I think that's insane. And and dealing with the Matrix when you're trying to practice sim, it's hard. But at the end of the day, it's like you're kind of it's a plus and a negative, because like you're kind of dealing with somebody who's spamming all this stuff. And when you go online, of course, not everybody plays sim, so you're gonna deal with these people who are gonna be spamming punches. So you got to just kind of get good at blocking and slipping and all that. So definitely a win. Slow steps, we did see the AI with the slow step, which was pretty cool, and we seen it do the improved angle where it kind of hit over my shoulder, like, you know, which I thought that was pretty cool with Hector Camacho when it hit that angle, and it I think it landed like a 1-2, but it was beautiful. Good angle. The stamina system, we did see that. We did see the slips with the stamina system. I feel like yeah, when it comes to the stamina, maybe not too taxing, because I mean, well, we're in the 4th round and we're already at 40%, and I play sim, so my whole thing is like, okay, well, the stamina has to be adjusted to the point where we can actually have a 12 round fight with the AI, and we're good. Like maybe in the later rounds, you know, we get there, but that's kind of like you know, that was like my only critique. I like the way that the stamina regeneration is. I feel like that absolutely makes sense if you're doing a lot of punching and you're missing and you're doing a lot of slips. The stamina regen should penalize you, and you should be taxed, and it should take its time to regain. So to regen. So that's how I feel about that. I like the stamina regen, especially when you're practicing simulation. Like it that's how it should feel. Slower movement in the later rounds. We didn't get to the later rounds, but I know when our stamina was drained, I have seen that the movement was slower. So I don't know if it's like a more stamina thing, or if it's just like, hey, like it'll actually get slower past the 6th, 7th, or 8th, which is cool. Increased visual damage, swelling. So we didn't get any cuts, we didn't get any swelling on here, not yet, but I think if we would have went to the later rounds, we probably would have seen something. Okay, way less flash KOs. I did get some flash KOs, like I guess those are knockdowns apparently, because a flash KO, people are saying a flash knockdown is, yeah, okay, so a flash KO is like when they're out. A flash KD is when somebody gets a knockdown. So flash KO are based on stamina. We didn't get a flash, we did get some flash knockdowns, and those look beautiful. I love the animation on the flash knockdowns. I love that he didn't have to go into the dazed stage when I got the dazed stage when I did connect with that hook, and I thought that was great. So definitely a win on that. Improved precise damage, the damage on critical zones, which is like, yeah, the punches that we're landing, note that I have it at 1.5, so it's gonna be a lot more. So maybe like if we just play at regular, we don't have to do 1.5. We actually can just play the game regularly, and the damage will be at 1.5 when we have the unmodded version of the game. So maybe I'll just leave the damage where it's at and play that way, because I did feel like, yo, we were hitting each other and the punches were hurting a lot more. But you know, it's kind of playing on hardcore. Like it's like, yo, if you get hit, punches hurt. So if you get hit a couple more times, your dazed state, you know, you're gonna be hurt. So now, and let's move on to the dazed state. When we did get dazed, the background movement, like moving backwards, that was a lot faster, that was quicker, and the dazed stage was a lot quicker. So we were in that, and then we jumped out of it really quick, but our damage was still there. So once we jumped out of it quick, we got hit again, and we went right back into the dazed stage. So that was good. I actually like that. Quick overall punching. So this is the only thing I probably have like a problem with, because I'm just like, yo, I do like the quick overall punching. I think it's dope, but I don't want to get used to that, because of, you know, I do play competitive and I do want that. So, you know, you're gonna have to turn that off, you know. So the thing is, if you're playing regular and disputed, you're gonna get used to that punch speed. But overall, the punch speed, to me, I think that was perfect. I loved how it felt. It didn't feel sluggish as the game, like, so it's still a plus to me. So if I'm playing the modded version, I love how it feels here. So big wins. Other than that, man, we're good. Appreciate you guys giving me the chance to test this. I can't wait to check out the next mod. I will definitely be downloading it and definitely be doing another video. So appreciate you guys. One love. I believe his name is Solos, so I want to, you know, give a shout out to them for letting me test out the modded version of Undisputed. Big wins. Can't wait to see what you guys have in the future. We out of here.